day one of walking 10,000 steps a day for the month of May. It's the 1st of May, and this is probably something I've never ever done. I've never walked 10,000 steps a day for any length of time. And so in May, for all 31 days, we're going to walk 10,000 steps a day. The plan is to do that on average, because there might be days where I fall short. So then again, on the 31st of May, I might be walking 30,000 steps. We'll find out. We'll see how we go. We're going to use I have a Huawei. We're going to use the Huawei Health app, if that's how it's pronounced. We're currently doing 1,700 steps. Instead of driving the girls to nursery, we've just decided to walk instead. And yeah, so we're going to use this to track it and see what happens. I'm going to measure my weight as well when I get home and see if we lose any weight, see what happens, see if I'm sore on day 5. I'm incredibly unfit. I do lift weights, bit of a bodybuilder style of training. That sounds bizarre, but yeah. And yeah, incredibly unfit. I couldn't run a mile. So this is quite a big deal. There's some people out there where this is super lame and super insignificant, but to me, something I've never done. So we're going to give it a go. And yeah, it's just about making little changes. Instead of driving the girls to nursery, we just walk. You know, it's about a quarter of a mile, something like that. It takes like 10 minutes. I don't know. So, and it's all on a nice incline as well. And since there's 2, we've got twins, it's a good bit of exercise. So, quite a nice starting point. And we'll see how we go. Right? Onwards. Right. Showered, changed, done some work. That's good. I've currently done that many steps, 4,526. So most of that is just me sauntering around and living my life. So it's 4:15. I picked the girls up at 5 o'clock from nursery. So it's time to get some walking in. I'm not even sure how many steps takes how long and what, I don't know. I don't know if another 5,000 steps is another hour's walking and I've got work to do, or that's another 20-30 minutes and we'll get it done by the time we get there. I don't know, but we'll find out. And that's the point of this. Right, let's get cracking. Right, we're back, we're out. We've currently done about 30 minutes walking and we've just done 3,000 steps. So we're doing 100 steps a minute. Anybody that says walking's not exercise, you have no idea. You need to walk with more enthusiasm. And it's quite bizarre filming yourself in public as well. It's unusual. It takes some getting used to. So yeah, so by the time we go up here, grab these girls, we'll need maybe another 1,000, another 2,000 steps, another 10-20 minutes of walking. It's going to be quite nice to tick off at least 5,000 to 7,000 with intention. You know, walk with a purpose, not just float about. My job's quite sedentary. I'm the owner and founder of Mergs. We sell weightlifting and CrossFit equipment and protective gear. So I'm at a desk. That's where I spend most of my time. At a desk, on my phone, at a computer, you know, all that stuff. So anyway, we'll keep going. It's funny as well, I came out with the headphones. I put the headphones in straight away. I've not played anything. Turns out I just like the time to myself. Maybe not even need. I just need the time to myself. So yeah, normally I have podcasts, typically business related things. That's just a passion of mine. I feel really lucky that I do this as my job. And yeah, it's been nice to have nothing. If anything, it's been nice to just take away a little bit of the noise of the world. You know, it's been peaceful and refreshing. Helps with this weather. This weather's nice too. So, but God, this is daft. But it's uncommon. I walk with a purpose. I mean, at the minute I'm walking to walk. That's the whole purpose. And I was thinking earlier, I might have said it in a previous clip, I don't think I have literally ever done 30 days and done 10,000 steps every day. Literally not once. So this will be a first. And well, it's starting to rain. Maybe I need to get cracking. I'll check in a bit. Right, we've got the dwarves, and we're on our way back. It's home time, girls. We're gonna go have some toast. It's funny, every time I pick them up from nursery, accident forms every single time. Ice cream, accident forms. What is impressive to me is how quickly these guys bounce back. Oh, it's shocking. Flissy banged her head today. Oh, can't crash. Flissy banged her head today, and there's not even a mark. That was like 4 hours ago. Meanwhile, I'm nearly 30, I'm 29. Oh God, if I run upstairs too fast, I can pull a muscle I didn't know I had. We're going down the step, one sec. And you get to nearly 30, and things just start being taken away from you. You just start losing different spec options, like healing. It's just gone. So there's more to this walking malarkey than meets the eye. But yeah, we've done 8,250 steps. By the time we get home, that'll be about 9,000, and then we might need to pop out again later for a bit. There we go. What are you looking at? Yeah, monsters. Hood up. Okay. Having twins ain't easy either. No, these are my first and only kids. Uh-oh, lost your bag. Here you go. That's my first, only and last kids. And yeah, what a surprise. You know, I joke with people. Imagine if you went to buy a car, you turned up and they were like, oh, Mr. Murgatroyd, here's both your cars. You'd be like, no, I only wanted one. And they're like, no, you get two. I'd be like, no, I only need one? They'd be like, no, but you got to make payments on two. You've got to wash two. You've got to MOT two. And you've got to look after two. And it doesn't matter if you want one. Here's your second. And it is good. You take a step back and look at it. It's twice as hard, but half as long. You know, there's only one time that the one, and one time when the two, which is a blessing and a curse, really, because some people really like different stages of having kids. I find it incredibly challenging, all of it. Honestly, it's so hard. And I feel fortunate I don't have to do it again. These two sleep really well, that helps. But God, it's a kick up the arse when you have kids. Because you go from living a life that's just about you, where you're just doing your own thing, and then all of a sudden, you've got things that are literally responsible on you to stay alive. Yeah, it's quite a shock. But it's all good. We have good fun. It's just very challenging. Right, girls? Nearly home time. We're getting there. So while we've got these two, and they're in a good mood, I think we're going to keep going with the walking. It's... Mum works for the NHS, so she's out at work all day. And... yeah, Mum works for the NHS, so she's out at work all day. And obviously once the girls are in bed, there needs to be someone in the house, literally all the time. So I think it might be quite hard for me to get 1,500 steps in, unless I come out at, 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. I don't fancy that. So we're just going to do another 10, 15 minutes, get another 1,000 in, and go from there. Come on, girls, let's not get run over. But no, it's funny with these two because they sleep incredibly well. They'll sleep on a night from 5:30 p.m. to maybe 7 in the morning on average. Oh, we can't fit down there. Yeah, 7 on average. So we still get an evening. They're not up in the night. You don't hear them. There's nothing to be taken care of. They're 2 and a fraction, like 2.2. And they just don't need anything now. It's great. Through the night, that is. Need a lot through the day. But they also nap for 2 hours between 12 and 2 through the day. And at nursery, they don't nap. Like, literally not at all. So sometimes they come out of nursery and you'd think they were literally on fire. They're sometimes screaming and yelling, and they can be very upset. Another problem with twins, sometimes gaps just are a challenge. I really feel for those who have got, that were an easy one. I feel for those that have got wheelchairs or mobility issues, because me pushing a pram, I can just go the long way around, like it's fine. But those that can't, God, that just adds a level of complexity. So, yeah, this pram's not easy. It doesn't fit in the boot of your car very well. It's big and clunky, but they're having a wild time, so leave them to it. Come on, girls, let's not crash. Right, where are we at? 8,400. We'll just keep going for another minute or 5, and then we'll go home, have some toast, and bedtime for you two monsters, innit? Yeah, it's nearly bedtime. Right, I'll get cracking and catch up later. Well, by the time we got home and the nuggets were sorted, we'd done our 10,000 steps. I looked at my watch and it says 9,800, but it's because I've been pushing the pram. We've done our 10,000 details. 10,500-ish. 10,400. So, job done. Day one, not that bad. Don't get me wrong, I've had to do 40 minutes of walking on purpose. But that's fine. What's up, Mouse? What you say? Oh, you want the camera? Where's your dirty fliss? Anyway, enough of them. We did it. Day one complete. So we'll be back tomorrow and we'll pick up where we left off. And yeah, don't feel too bad at all. Feeling achieved.